Alright, we're about to have the most scuffed fucking cast of all because I was going to go and watch the replays today, and instead, we lost all of them. They added a patch on July 8th, 2025, which deleted every replay code 3 hours before I was going to cast. So, the only way we get this game is by watching my VOD and casting it. So, Blue Dragonflood is playing on the side of C9 University today. The first map is Havana, and we are playing Blue on Ramatra, Clouds on Zarya, Explosives on Junkrat, Sunny on Juno, J-Smooth on Kiriko, and the last player is on Ashe, I believe. I forgot who it was. I think it was Timeless. Timeless is on Ashe. What you are going to see soon is that Tarun and Fried Chickenator are on Doomfist and Wrecking Ball. And the rest of their team doesn't really matter. It's gonna suck. The bitrate is horrible. I apologize. I had to literally download this VOD. Alright, Fried Chickenator and King Paris taking down Timeless and just all of Blue's backline fell apart because of King Paris. So Tarun is on Ball, Fried is on Doom, Safi is on Ana, Zippy is on Zenyatta, Toshi looks to be on Ashe. So we have a lot of explode the enemy team happening from Hammer Down here. And they've already pushed to first point, and it's been only a few minutes. Here we have Blue making the Mauga swap, getting off the Ramatra and Clouds getting off the Zarya and onto the Orisa, two very anti-dive brawl tanks, looking to just poke the hell out of these divers and get rid of them. It is the only way that they're going to be able to beat just the pure raw dive of Doom and Ball that is happening. It appears Ball got into the back line with Doom. Clouds killing Fried Chickenator, with Ball still running around the back line. It appears Timeless, now on Sojourn, is going against that. Right, Timeless has killed Paris. Blue getting anti-Devisifera. And we see as the mines come out from Ball here, and Transcendence is popped by the defense. Blue looking to stomp on Fried Chickenator again. Not picking up the kill, but Clouds picks up Toshi and Zippy. Paris is in the back line. The Meteor Strike comes out from Fried Chickenator. Blue's still trying to chase him away, but he's not finding any ground here. Fried is just outmaneuvering him. Blue is going to go up on Fried here. Fried still perfectly evading Blue, as Clouds is left on point. Timeless making the Mei swap, trying to get some kills on the enemies. Jay goes down, Clouds goes down, but Timeless does kill Fried Chickenator. And we will see Blue starting to roll back out on Mauga, missing the upper staircase, instead choosing to go the long way around, because it was quicker for him. He misses the raw to touch point, but Timeless has touched point, putting the wall up, and Blue's almost at cage here. He pops the cage instantly, trapping Paris, Fried Chickenator, and Ball in it. I am so sorry for the low quality. I can barely see what's going on, but this is what we have to work with, and I blame Blizzard Entertainment. These fuckers destroyed my replay codes, and I am so sad. Alright. So I missed a little bit of the fight here, but it appears that Fried killed a lot of the team here. Blue and Clouds are looking to stay alive on point, but they have also gone down. Fried Chickenator. Fried getting, I believe that was a 4K, and we will be seeing, okay, Timeless is not able to stall. This is second point captured by Hammer Down. They have 3 minutes left to get to the end of third on Havana. Alright. We see as Blue goes a little down there. King Paris getting Fried Chickenator and Explosives. Or not Fried Chicken, getting Funky Pants and Explosives. And Safi finishes off Blue. Only one died there. Blue now complimenting Fried Chickenator's Doomfist. And wasting a little bit of time in the spawn room. Not too much. I don't think it matters too much, but you know, every second might count. Alright. Doomfist on the top right here, looking to get an angle into the backline. Blue playing very passive, looking to protect his backline, holding back while Clouds goes forward. Clouds getting the shield perk. It might be good to block off like Ana heals, but I don't really see too much use out of the shield against just the team that is being run here. Because Reaper's gonna run through the enemies. The orbs, as long as you're not behind the shield, are still allowed to go on you from Zenyatta. And then Doom and Ball are just gonna ignore it. Really only blocking Ana and Ashe here, so I'm not a big fan of the shield perk being picked by Clouds. Blue on this really awkward angle as Mauga, taking pot shots from downtown. Getting Tarun down to half with the help of Explosives. I believe Timeless is on the Mei, and Explosives is on the Sojourn now. That is a big Terra Surge coming out. And we see as Paris gets nanoed, but he did go down along with Fried Chickenator. This is 1 minute left on the clock for Hammer Down. It appears they've gotten or C9 have gotten a really good hold here. Alright. Blue clearing out mines with the Stomp. One of my favorite things to do is Mauga against a Wrecking Ball. And Blue's getting completely blown up here. He's trying to avoid dying, but Fried Chickenator is able to finish it off with the help of Tarun. Alright, Fried has gone down, but Explosives is gone again. Blue is going to be rolling back out here. And Bob is cast on the point, but Blue is Mauga and is going to take him down. Alright, with that, Blue is now locking in the cage, getting both of the tanks yet again. That is Tarun going down. Shortly after is going to be Fried Chickenator, and that will be round one finished for C9 University. Winning, or holding the very end of second point, they will have the chance to win this game. Alright, it's looking like the team from C9 University is going to be rolling out on the same thing for defense, or for attack here. Making sure that they are playing the exact same characters to avoid the dive from Fried and Tarun. Alright, we watch as the team prepares in spawn. They're going to look out the window just a little bit, see if they can see any of the enemies. But I don't believe we will. Alright, for the start of the round, we will be seeing Blue shooting onto the high ground. Fried Chickenator is spotted on the right side here. Clouds and Blue pushing up very far just to try and find them. Tarun is spotted going into the backline. Blue immediately overruns out just to get back to his backline, and Timeless is able to take down Toshi with a well-placed headshot. Alright, Blue jumping onto Fried here, who is going to get exploded. Tarun also went down, Zippy going down. It is a 6v3 here, or possibly a 6v2. Yep, Paris goes down, Safi went down. It is just Toshi left alive back from the spawn room, but he is not pushing forward. We may see a very quick capture here from C9 University against Hammer Down. Alright, explosives going on and killing Fried Chickenator. Cloud's getting taken down by King Paris, unfortunately. Blue now looking... Alright, Tarun is down. There are no tanks on the side. Blue overruns into all of the squishies, taking down King Paris. Toshi getting taken down by explosives. Zippy getting taken down by Timeless, and Fried going down yet again. Somehow he got back in time for that, but Blue and the rest of his team were able to take them down, making this a very even fight here. Alright, we have a bit of downtime here as C9 starts to push into first point. Blue playing a little bit of Payload Princess, Tarun rolling through the top, and Pride has swapped over to the Diva in an attempt to eat some Cardiac Overdrive from Mauga and possibly just completely shut down the Mauga. We see Blue still sitting on the cart. This guy does need to rotate to top, but yep. He gets antied and followed by Fried Chickenator and does go down. We watch the kill feed. Fried Chickenator took down Blue. Timeless taking down Tarun, and Blue is going to be rolling back from point, or from spawn. Cloud's getting a triple kill Terra Surge. Holy shit. He is going off. And we're going to watch Blue overrun back to point. And it is Clouds, Blue, and Explosives taking high ground, trying to contest them so that there will be no touch. Someone does actually get touch. It is Tarun. Blue missing the overrun onto point. Kind of embarrassing. Blue dropping the cage down. But unfortunately, it's not looking like he's going to get any kills here. And Blue has fallen. Sunny going down to the mines. Earlier in that fight, it seems that Jay either went down or teleported out. He is in the back. Timeless also near the back. Clouds is leading the charge with explosives on the bottom. Blue slightly behind, but he will be able to make up for that. Blue is about to swing wide with Clouds. They take down King Paris. Some great aim there. Clouds using it. Tarun does go down. Sunny actually getting the final hit there. And Blue is now lighting up Fried Chickenator. Alright, Safi does go down. Toshi goes down next. This is ult coming out. Blue using the overrun to try and survive. And we see the ult come out from Timeless. That was the way that second point gets captured, and we are down to 3 minutes 30 seconds, about an equal time bank from when Hammer Down took the point. Alright. C9 or Blue and the rest of C9 choosing to hold very far forward here. Hammer Down choosing to hold backwards. Blue jumping onto the ball that slammed into his backline. Clouds unfortunately going down because Blue had to run backwards for his team. We see as C9 is regrouping in the spawn room. Alright. Alright, Blue charges in, getting the pin onto both the cage onto both the ball and the Diva. Alright, Bob's cast out, but he gets completely melted. Blue getting his third perk. And he gets completely exploded by all of the squishies. That was a very ambitious charge that he should not have done alone. Ball back on point, looking to take down someone on the team. Yep, he gets Sunny. Clouds and Explosives also going down. Blue allowing for the Kiriko to teleport out. And now the team waits 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. If they can win just one more fight here, they could possibly finish that. Alright, Explosives does go down almost immediately to King Paris. Blue turning for the ball. The ball rolling out, going to hit Clouds in the back. Clouds very far forward compared to the rest of his team, but the team needs to stay back, or else they might just get run over. Blue charging into the side room to get the ball. Getting saved by his supports, unfortunately going down in the end. The Dragon does kill Sunny, and we are down to 49 seconds. Another team fight loss for C9 University. They have one more chance to bring it back. Alright, Blue avoiding the dynamite that Toshi threw out. We see as the team is able to use the cart for cover this time. Kitsune Rush comes out. Next is the ult from Clouds. Unfortunately, Clouds goes down. Blue able to kill Tarun here. Blue's using the cart for cover, killing King Paris. An expert use of the cart as cover, forcing the enemies to go into 1v1s against Blue because they're all stacked in a straight line. Blue doing this very aggressive pin that got him killed last time, and again he goes down. That was a mistake. He should have stayed behind the cart. And with that, the rest of C9 University goes down, and Hammer Down takes map 1. I'm not going to be pausing the recording because the recording is already set to continue. Alright. Round 2 is going to be on Runesapi. Sides were not picked. I believe Ramatra was, or Mauga was banned this game. So Mauga and Doom were banned. Each team has 2 bans. I don't remember all the bans. I'm not even going to spend time worrying about them because the cast is already so fucking scuffed. So we have Timeless swapping over to the Torbjorn. Explosives still on the Junkrat, or back on the Junkrat. Blue on the Zarya, and Clouds on the Reinhardt. Alright. With the rollout here, we will see Blue and the rest of C9 looking to make an early play here. Tarun is on the Hazard with Pride on the Reinhardt. Tarun getting pinned almost immediately by Clouds. Blue using Allied Bubble to save Clouds' life here. He will be hopefully doing a lot more of that so that C9 can hopefully win this map. And Cloud's getting another amazing pin, killing Fried Chickenator, and all of the squishies are left alone without help. We may be seeing the return of the ball very shortly. I don't even know who that is. My fucking bit rate when streaming this was horrible. And I do not have a recorded version of it. Here we see the ball come back almost immediately. And Blue is shooting at the ball, trying to bubble his teammate who is low. He is successfully getting the bubble off. Pride and King Paris both going down. And the ball engages yet again without the Reinhardt there. And we see as Tarun does go down. Alright, after taking my drink, we see that C9 University have pushed extremely far here. Looking to hopefully get this done against them. There was a touch of some kind, I believe it was from Tarun. And Blue's getting charge here. Cloud's there as well. Ooh, King Paris gets both the supports from the side of C9 University. That is going to be a successful fight win from Hammer Down. And we are going to see that the rest of C9 will have to back up here. Alright. Blue getting shattered here. And Fried Chickenator is able to take down Blue. Yep. Good pin from the side of Hammer Down. Fried getting Clouds as well, so there is a bit of a stagger here. Blue coming back from spawn, Clouds just respawning. And we will see that Hammer Down are just going to be walking it down. Alright, Blue almost coming up on Graviton Surge here. If this is his first grab of the game, I feel very sorry for his team. Alright. Alright, we see Graviton Surge come out from Blue. Timeless able to do lots of damage to the enemies. And King Paris has gone down from Clouds. Blue solo grabbed a fucking Kiriko. What is this guy doing? The voice is really winning inside of his head. Cloud's pinning in. Yet again, we get to see all of this amazing Rein Zarya synergy. And Explosives gets 2 with the fucking... Alright, Safi does go down, Blue goes down, but Clouds gets fried. Blue's the only one who has died from inside of his team except for Explosives. So this is going to be a 4 versus 2, but the point is closer on the side of Hammer Down, so likely C9 are going to have to push back a little bit here. Oop, Tarun does go down to Explosives here. And we will see that Blue's able to get about 40 charge back. Alright, the bubble comes out, or the mines come out from Tarun. Clouds unfortunately dying. Blue going down shortly after to the mines because this guy backed up fucking into them. And now we are going to see Hammer Down just completely walk over C9 University as they have lost a little bit of steam here. Looking to make sure they do not get demoralized here. Alright. Blue has gone down here. I was looking away. I apologize, chat. Alright. Hammer Down have just overtaken the progress that C9 University made, now putting them in first. Blue going down yet again almost immediately. It's like he's not even getting healed or something. Or he's just fucking exploding because this guy is bad. That is all of C9 going down with the exception of the DPS. They're not able to push forward here without their tanks. And Hammer Down have just shown a dominant showing, just completely able to swing push in their favor. We see a little bit of life breathed out here from C9 University as they take a bit of a fight. Cloud's able to take down Zippy Q. Alright, we see as Brune does get hacked here and dies. But that is a good pin from Fried. However, his shatter got blocked by Clouds. And that is a big shatter from Clouds. But Clouds goes down. Blue is very far forward here. He gets both of the tanks and the Kiriko in the Grav, but the Suzu comes out and makes sure no one gets hurt there. However, Fried does go down. Blue pushing aggressively here, taking down Zippy. Blue going down because of how aggressive he was. Just a little unfortunate. And the side of Hammer Down is getting these kills here. C9 have actually taken the point back, but Clouds goes down again, Explosives goes down again, and we just see as Hammer Down start pushing the cart back towards side of the end. Blue backing up as his team's not with him. Bubbling Timeless to allow him to get a little bit of aggression out. And Ball is on the back line yet again. Timeless has killed Fried again. Blue's looking to push forward here, but might not be enough. Alright, we are in the last 40 seconds of the match here before we go into overtime. Blue trying as hard as getting the kill on, or getting damage onto Tarun here. Alright, that is a team kill from the side of C9 University, only losing Timeless in that exchange. This is still entirely possible for them to make this final push here. But overtime will be activated, and it is all down to this final fight here. C9 possibly having to win 2 fights, whereas Hammer Down just have to win 1. Alright, Blue forced to back up. Alright, the Shatter comes out, and yeah, this is C9 University getting rolled over at the very end. Hammer Down taking that last fight, getting team kill of their own. And we see Hammer Down takes the second map and the set. And we will be moving on to the last round, which is, if I'm not mistaken, Lijiang Tower, which I already clicked into. Alright. The adjustments for this game, I know Wrecking Ball was banned, that's the only one I remember. Alright, we see Zarya Orisa coming out from C9 University, along with Venture Sojourn, Baptiste, and Juno. Bap Juno hopefully trying their best to live dives here. Alright. With that coming out, we see both teams making it to point. It is Orisa Reinhardt versus Zarya Reinhardt. Tarun now on the Zarya. Fried Chickenator still on the Reinhardt. Zippy Q dying very quickly. C9 looking to just stabilize on point. Fried Chickenator now going down. And if Clouds can survive long enough for Bubble to get back, this should be an easy win here for C9. C9 actually getting point very quickly here. Very strong start. Alright, Toshi killed explosives, and now point has been completely dominated by Hammer Down. They're looking to take it quickly. However, Clouds picks off Zippy, Timeless picks off Toshi. However, Blue and Sunny both go down. It is just Clouds and one more left on point, and that is, yeah, Timeless is down. Clouds is down, and we see as C9 have lost point, Hammer Down flipping it, and we're going to need them to regroup here. Alright, Shatter has been done. Explosives going down. Clouds going down. That is a team kill. The entirety of C9 just went down to that grab and Shatter. Coalescent also coming out from the side of Hammer Down. That is 3 ults. They still should have 3 more. Clouds swap to mirror the Reinhardt. But I'm not sure it's going to be worth it. Yeah, Clouds gets killed by Saphira. Grav comes out, gets 3. Timeless and Explosive is actually able to get some picks off here, but it is too little too late. C9 having gone down early, meaning that their DPS go down and Grav was waiting. Pride pins Clouds, killing him off very quickly. With only 3% left for... Yeah, the objective got completely captured. Just no recontest from C9. They were just dying at every single fight against Hammerdown. Hammerdown looking extremely oppressive here in this match. Now with their new players, those being King Paris and Fred Chickenator. Finally, just showing some like extreme life and just strength in these fights. Alright, both teams make it to point very quickly here. And holy crap. Yep. Blue just got booped off by Fried Chickenator. And that is 5 down from the side of C9. Hammerdown just killing them all so quickly that I don't even know who killed who. Toshi finishing off Timeless, and that is a team kill yet again. Alright. Now we have a Mercy. I'll hold my tongue. Alright. We see as Clouds and Blue having trouble getting through this choke point here. Fried actually pushing very far forward, actually pinning Clouds. Clouds and Explosives both going down. And Blue's forced to back up along with the rest of C9. Mercy actually getting in. Blue missing the ramp to the spawn room. But overall getting back inside. Timeless does go down to Rune. And we see as Clouds goes down again. Oh my god. And Blue gets pinned. He gets the charge off of it at least and lives. But this is not going well for them. Alright. With Clouds going in here. Oh, that's a grab on the right. Clouds was actually able to kill Zippy, but Clouds has gone down. And even though there's only a few left for the side of C9, I'm wondering if we'll see kills here. Okay, Toshi and Safi both go down. There was actually flip C9 getting the point here from Hammerdown. Maybe they'll be able to finish off Li Zhang as a win. Get at least one map win under the belt going into playoffs. That is a big grab. A lot of stuff going down here. Fried and Zippy both go down. However, Toshi gets it is 3 versus 3. And Blue is looking to get out. However, he goes down to King Paris, and yeah, it is just Fried versus, or not Fried, whoever that player is. And alright, Explosives going down to King Paris. Blue just getting charged off the map. And yeah, it's low. There's a few who have touched, but yeah, King Paris takes him down, and that is it. Hammer down, just completely dominating Lijiang Tower, finishing in a 3-0, and my job being finished now.